Hello and welcome back to the Tired Truths podcast. We have an amazing guest today. This is the Kelsey. I'm not going to put your last name on this. My best friend in the whole wide world.
Oh, wow. What about George?
He's great too. This is your first time meeting George. It is from the pillow. I think I cut some of it. This is our Valentine's Day episode, even though it's not Valentine's Day.
When is that? February.
Oh my gosh, I've actually been thinking about that because this is like I don't know how long. Like, this is the first time in so long that I've had a man for Valentine's Day.
That's actually willing
and
to celebrate it with you.
You did not. But I don't know what to do. I'm like, do I need to get him a gift? Do I... You know what I mean?
I don't know.
You're not the person to ask.
No, I'm not. You can get him this pillow.
No, he's a man. That's the other problem. Like, what do men want? Nothing. You know?
Cats.
They're so hard to shop for. I fear the microphone's too far away from you. There you go. Thank you.
Hello.
Okay, what are we talking about?
Valentine's Day.
Well, no, we don't need to talk about Valentine's Day. Let's move on. Okay, this is Kelso.
We're tired.
We are tired. We had the longest night of our lives. Should we talk about that already?
Let's do it.
Okay. Will you tell us? Where are you from, though?
I'm
In the middle of nowhere in
Not
Alaska.
right now.
Whatever, still. You live in
I live in Alaska.
remote Alaska.
It's not remote. There's a Fred Meyer's.
That's true. Where you
Got
got
getting
your...
up there. There's a bookstore. That's pretty.
What bookstore?
It's a bookstore.
Okay.
Wait, I don't know if I should say it.
Not like Barnes and Noble,
No,
though.
no.
So that's like small town girl.
Yeah, it's very tiny.
Anyway, so Kelsey flew to where I live to spend the week with me.
Oh, do we not say where you live?
I don't really. But I think everybody knows, but I don't really say where I live. I feel like my voice sounds so terrible because I was like screaming all night.
You were all screaming.
Okay. Okay, so she came and visited me. This is day 2.
Yeah.
I'm already exhausted, and we've spent like 24 hours.
Yesterday was a rough day. We did a lot yesterday, though, and that was our bad.
What time was your flight again? Like, when did you start leaving? Well, I guess you had to drive, too.
Yeah, I had to drive 3 hours to get to
When did you start doing
Anchorage.
that?
After work on Wednesday.
Okay, I'm like, what time?
4.
So you started traveling at 4.
Yeah.
And you didn't get here until
Like 11 the
11:30.
next day.
Literally the next day. So this girl was already exhausted.
I think I got like 3 hours of sleep.
And as soon as you got here, I said, we're going to brunch. We went to a brunch place, right?
Very fancy brunch place.
It was cute.
It was really cute. The waiter was confusing.
Our
but
waiter
that's
was
alright.
very odd. It was very odd. And then our big thing was we had a hockey game, right?
Yeah.
But we came home and we're like, let's get settled. Let's chill out. But we were like too crazy that we went to the store. That was our first fatal flaw.
No, our
Shouldn't have gone
first
to the
fatal
store.
flaw was going towards the clothing section.
Yeah.
I don't know whose idea that was.
I fear it was mine. Okay. I didn't think we were going to find anything. We're not wearing our matching pajamas.
We'll do it for the next one.
Okay. So we ran to the store. We were like being crazy people. Came and ran back. Made dinner.
Sloppy Joe's.
Oh, yeah.
With some expired tomato
Yes.
sauce.
If you don't eat your sloppy joes with Fritos, what are you doing?
Yeah, it was my first time.
Did you like it?
It was really good.
I thought it was pretty good.
It's really fantastic.
But I started doing that because I can't eat the bun, you know?
Yeah, that's a really smart. Did you have to Google that? How'd you figure that out?
I don't know. I think it was my mother. She's a Frito gal. And so I think she was like, this would be really good. Now I have to edit this out. So then we get ready for the hockey game, and we go to the hockey game, right?
Parking was a disaster.
Oh my god, yeah.
I don't know why we didn't think to leave early for parking. That didn't even enter my thought process.
I was like, it'll take us 15 minutes to get there. It's fine. It took us like a half an hour. And then I didn't know how to work a parking garage. We kept going in circles.
We were getting so lost.
So we finally got parking, and I was so frantic that we were like, let's go, let's go, let's go. But I just bought a new car, so I don't know my freaking license plate.
Who knows their license plate?
It's very true. Usually I for my old car, like I had a picture of it.
Yeah, that you just go back and reference, which is smart.
So I need to do that.
Yeah, I don't know why we didn't think to even look at that. We were following people.
I was just
They
so
were moving.
frantic.
Yeah.
I was like, she needs to see warm-ups, and then that just didn't happen.
That's okay.
Because I needed a swig.
Literally.
But tell me that wasn't a good idea.
It was a good idea, yeah. I've never been to, I didn't even know that was a thing.
It was so good.
Is it like a store? Branch?
There's one right there.
Oh, is that the one you were talking about? Oh.
No, there's one right there, too. That's a thirst up there. This is a swig.
Oh, person.
Love Mormonville. We may have to go again. Because I feel like you need to eat a beignet.
Is that the donut?
Yeah. But maybe
the puffy donut?
My mom loves them. We can do that on Monday.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're getting sidetracked here. What are we even trying to talk about? Oh, okay. The hockey game was great.
It was really fun.
It was freaking hilarious to actually sit there and watch you, like, enjoy the hockey game. Because I know nothing about hockey, and you're just freaking hilarious.
Everybody else was really quiet.
At
the beginning.
Yes.
It was really silent.
It was.
I was like the only person reacting to things.
You really
I felt
were.
very foolish.
It wasn't foolish. It was just your passion, and that's okay. You know? I think by the end, like, everybody else was so drunk that then they had, like, gone into it.
Everybody at the end was like, everybody was standing up, and I was like, guys, where was this?
And you were just into it the whole time.
Yeah.
Which was great. I laughed through the entire thing. It was great.
Yeah, you were just laughing at me.
And we got nachos.
We did get nachos.
We got nachos and popcorn.
And popcorn. And then we dipped the popcorn in the nacho sauce.
What I was going to say.
We love some fake cheese.
It was freaking delicious. Anyways. So now at this point, we've had sloppy joes. What else?
Nachos.
Nachos and popcorn.
Yeah.
Okay. And a crap ton of soda.
Yeah, that was a big soda.
That was the biggest soda I've ever seen.
Where'd you put the cup?
I brought it home.
It's massive.
I'm keeping it forever because it's amazing.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
And then I was thinking and was like, you know.
This was your idea. We're blaming you on this
I
one.
think when you leave the game, they have hot dogs outside of the game, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Get a little street dog if we're hungry. Just maybe, you know.
Maybe.
Horrible idea. Horrible idea.
It was just chaos.
Do you want to explain it?
We spotted a hot dog cart. How was it compared to any other hot dog? Was it small?
It was small. It wasn't even a cart. It was just like a freaking grill that just had like everything in one. It was like onions mixed with the...
Yeah. It was a lot.
It was crazy.
And they spotted us from across the street, and they were like, "Do you need a hot dog?"
She's like,
and we were like, "Yes." And she said, "Do you want everything on it?" And I said, I panicked, and I was like, "Yeah." And she just made it in like 2 seconds. She just slapped everything on it and said, "Here." And I said, "Wow." And then you got a jalapeno. You got a jalapeno in your hot dog.
I'm so glad I didn't eat that.
That would have been
Imagine if I
hilarious.
just like chopped that jalapeno. It would have been crazy.
You would have had to, like, did you even have water?
In the car, I think I did.
Okay, that's good. That would have been, yeah.
That was just crazy. And I didn't want everything. But I
did
couldn't
not.
even say it. He'd like put everything on there.
Yeah. I didn't even know he was making one for you. I
didn't
was just so
either.
confused.
So then we're walking down the street and I just got this dog in my hand.
And then you jumped over I don't even know what that was. It was one of those things where it's like a car blocker.
Yeah.
And I thought we were going to go one way, but she just really jumped over.
I tried. I really almost fell on my face.
Yeah, almost ate it. Hot dog almost went everywhere. And the people were looking at our hot dogs.
Yeah.
And I felt some judgment.
There was a lot of judgment.
Yeah, I think they should have told us.
Yeah. They knew.
They knew that we should
They're
not
like,
have eaten.
these are first timers. They're not. This isn't the place to be.
I'm pretty sure I caught the edges of a conversation where they were like, "Oh, should we go get hot dogs?" And he said, "No, they don't taste as good as they smell."
Yeah.
I was like, "Wow." Uh-oh.
But you
It
forgot
tasted pretty good though.
I did until after you finished it. That last
Yeah.
bite. And then after it was over, you're like, oh God. Oh.
That car ride was just, there was heat blasting everywhere.
I was so
It was
cold.
so hot and I was sweating. I threw my phone to the side.
Why didn't you say something?
My ring had fallen. The music was loud. You were just turning everywhere. You didn't know where you were going. And I felt so ill. It was a lot.
That's bad. You could have taken your coat off.
Yeah, I could have. Yeah, but I zipped it up. It's hard to take a long coat off.
But you forgot about the best part. So I was well, first off, we got the hot dog and we were like trying to Venmo them. And the Venmo, we couldn't even get the freaking Venmo to open or anything.
No.
And she was like trying to get us out.
Yeah.
She was like, get away from us. Like, you're blocking my hot dog stand. And so we weren't even able to pay her.
We didn't know how much the hot dog was.
It was crazy. So I was like, what is your marketing plan here? Like, this just doesn't seem, you know? And then we were walking to the car and I was like, how much you think our freaking parking ticket's going to be? Because I didn't pay for parking because I didn't have my freaking, what's it called? License plate. Mm-hmm. And so we got there. And the last time I was there, I had to pay $30 for my parking because I, again, forgot to pay for parking. Okay. And we didn't have a parking ticket. So we got a free hot dog and free parking.
Yeah, so it was a win-win.
It was a freaking steal. It was
amazing. We
amazing.
lost our dignity, but we saved some money.
We lost a lot of things. I think those people sitting next to us thought we were absolutely wacko.
Yeah, they were not happy with us.
But I'm just glad we didn't fall off the cliff.
Yeah. We were so high up.
Sorry, there's just cerebral spinal fluid leaking out of my nose. Moving on. Wait, these people don't even know how I know you.
I don't even know how I know you.
That's the longest pause ever. Well, obviously we went to college together. But I like genuinely don't know, like, the first time, like, I met you and, like, started, like, hanging out with you.
The first time I remember you was the circle. The 4 H's? 4 C's?
You remember that?
I do remember that. That was traumatizing.
I don't remember what yours was. Maybe we don't talk about this right now, but... Our coach, basically, we literally had to, like, traumatize each other. So we played volleyball together in college when we were athletes, you know?
Yeah.
And our coach made us sit down in a circle and literally, like, spill our trauma to everybody. Mind you, this is, like, the second day we met each other. It was wild.
And I just know so much about everybody else on that team now.
Yeah.
It was everybody was crying.
Uh-huh.
Everybody was just bawling their eyes out. And it was a disaster.
And it was, like, 2 hours of, like, crying.
Yeah.
And, like, by the time we got to meet, because, like, I was towards the end. Mm-hmm. Like, by the time we got to meet, I was so emotional because of everybody else.
You could barely even speak.
Like,
I remember that. You were like,
I was just, like, a freaking disaster. I remember Jess was next to me, and she just kept, like...
Yeah, that's all you could do.
It was...
Like, because they're
so
spilling their
awkward.
darkest moments in
awkward.
life.
Literally.
And what are you supposed to do with this person you just met?
Literally.
Like, they're there.
This is, like, so rude, but I, like, for the people who, like, didn't have trauma, I was kind of like, really? Maybe I shouldn't say that. You know? Should I not say that? Are you okay?
Oh, that's funny. Honestly, though. Like, yeah.
Really? Anyways. Well, I remember you more because when I moved. So when I first went to college, I don't know if you know the story. When I first went there, before then.
But wait.
I
went where?
To Pacific.
Oh,
when we were, like,
okay.
trying to figure out roommates.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
supposed to room
That's a fun
with...
story.
I'll just bleep out her name. All the names, okay?
I'll bleep it for you.
Okay. No.
Okay.
When I first went to college, Can you stop snorting in the microphone?
Whew. Okay, I'm good.
I had found on Instagram and was like, oh no, I actually met her at a tournament. And I was like, hey, you want to room together? Because that's better than rooming with a rando, you know?
Yeah.
And so we were like, yes, let's room together. And somehow we did it wrong, that we didn't actually, like, become roommates. Mm-hmm. And so when I got there, it was like, surprise, surprise, isn't your roommate.
Yeah, I remember
And we
that,
both were like, oh my God, are you kidding me? And I found out that I was rooming with the duck killer. I don't know why I called her that. Anyways, I roomed with this lady who got up at like 6 a.m. every morning. She absolutely hated me. She hated me.
Yeah, she did.
She never even gave me a chance. Like, I don't even ever think we had like a full conversation.
Yeah, it was really awkward.
It was so awkward.
Yeah.
But really, it was a plus that I got to leave because she hated me for some odd reason. But like, I just didn't mesh. I needed my own space being ill, and her waking me up every 5 seconds was just like not the move. I just couldn't do it. So I moved upstairs to your floor, right?
3rd floor?
Yeah. It was like room 306 or something.
Whoa.
Anyways. And then I moved into a double, but had it as a single.
I think the location may have also been bad for you. If it would have been like maybe 2 rooms down the other way.
Maybe the other side of the hallway,
I think it would have ended much better.
I think my freshman year would have gone much better.
The proximity was
No, for real.
No, because we have to bleep this out, but you were living next to, like, right next to the basketball player.
Yeah, Lukey Pookie. I'm putting Lukey
So that's
Pookie
good.
in there. No, it wasn't good, because he lived next to
True.
and they blared music
They did,
24/7. I remember writing on their whiteboard, like, turn your music down. It was terrible.
I remember there was one time we were walking back to your room, and he was just laying on the floor with no shirt on.
I do
Like,
remember that.
back, like, just like this, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, I got stuck on, like, the male hallway.
You did. Yeah, because the bathroom was right there.
Oh, God, that was bad,
So
too.
that's a lot.
Because,
What do you mean?
like, you could hear everybody showering,
Oh,
and, like,
yeah, the blast
like, all their music, and you could hear them, like, chatting in there, and it was just like, oh, my God. But freshman year was great because I got to shower with you every day.
We did shower together every day.
But not like that.
I don't know if anybody was thinking that.
I don't know. So we had horrible communal showers, right?
Yeah.
Which was awful, awful, awful.
But it was fun.
But it
We
was
got
fun.
It was like,
I just wish the water pressure was better.
yeah, that was rough. The water pressure
But we
was
got
bad.
to jam out in the shower and have deep conversations while we were in the shower.
While other people
And
were
I could
in
see your
there.
toes every day.
Way to ruin that for me.
You're so welcome. Oh, it was also like so fun though that because I say this all the time, like because I moved into like the double, like I feel like my dorm became like the party like hangout dorm,
Yeah.
And oh my God, you weren't there when there were literally like 15
I
people
left.
in my dorm.
I said I'm not. I'm going to bed early.
Sometimes I do wish that I would have made you do more things.
I was happy to do my own.
That's very true. And that's good. And I love that you do your own thing. But sometimes I wish you were miserable with me.
I just don't like those parties. The like 3 that I went to were all horrible.
I'm proud that you did go to
So.
3 though.
Yeah.
I do have to say they were not good.
No.
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 I don't
many
even know
people.
if you can call it a party.
I don't think it was. It was just like this mass gathering of many people into a small.
And it's just,
Tiny little
you just
room.
know everybody, and it's
Yeah.
sweaty and hot, and
There's no amount of alcohol that could make that tolerable.
yeah, it's not enjoyable. No. And I remember freshman year, like, we would have to walk. I forget that guy's name, but we always went to, like, that one house.
Oh, the
It was, like, Ty's house or something.
Basket
He definitely played football.
Oh.
And we would, like, all go to his house. That was the only party that I low-key enjoyed.
Because it was bigger.
Yeah, the place
And
was
it was
bigger.
probably only invite.
It was really just like athletes who were there,
Yeah.
which is like more tolerable for some reason. Not sure why.
Yeah.
Anyways. Speaking of athletes though. You don't like my segues? I was gonna ask, like, how, like, do you remember, like, playing with me?
No. I don't remember ever being next to you on the court. Ever. I don't remember seeing you on the court. But I don't remember really anything from
I
freshman
also
year.
didn't play,
Yeah.
so that would be it too.
Yeah. I remember we did really bad during practice, so we had to just like start doing circuits. And we had to do like these pyramid things. Were you playing when we did that? Yeah. It was
The
a rough
circuit
time.
is what killed me. Well, speaking of the circuit, though, you were involved in this. I think I've talked about this before, but we were doing these circuits that, like, and I don't know why we started doing this and why everyone was like, yeah, let's keep doing it. I was like, guys, us doing push-ups is not going to get us better at volleyball. Like, yeah, we're going to be stronger, but, like, we still can't hit over the net. So, like, we still can't pass a ball. That's not helpful.
Yeah.
But we started doing, like, these, like, mini workouts. Was it before we started practicing?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
So, and for somebody with POTS, I was, like, fighting for my life as is, you know? Mm-hmm. And then it was like, okay, now we have to do this workout before practice. Yeah. So I had a meeting with our coach to be like, hey, Miss Girl, what if I just did the exercises and didn't do the running in between exercises so then I could, like, still participate? And she was like, yeah, sure, man. So it was like we were doing the circuit. And we were in, like, a group of 3. It was you, me, and some other girl. And we were, like, doing it. And I don't even remember. Do you remember what she's, like, kind of said? I don't know. She was like...
I think it's probably more ingrained in your memory than mine.
She had, like, you guys had gotten done with the running. Mm-hmm. And she had said something like, God, like, I wish I didn't have to run like you. Or, like, I wish I could skip the running like you are or something. And, like... I don't know. That just, like, really irked me. Do you remember what I said?
All I remember was it was really awkward. So I was just in a different place.
I think I said, sounds about right for you. I think I said, I was like, I wish I could do the running or something like that.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. That
like, I was, like, so outwardly, like, rude and pissed off because I was like, you don't freaking say that, you know?
No.
Anyways.
And then she made cookies.
Yeah, well, she didn't make them cookies. She got me Oreos. She went to the store.
Oh.
But still, it was
Were
like...
they gluten-free?
Yes. Wow. It was so incredibly nice. She ended up writing a letter to me, like, apologizing and doing cookies and stuff. So, I changed her ableist views. I doubt she ever said that ever again. Anyways, I don't even know why I'm really talking about that. But I think that's really funny that you don't even remember playing with me.
Yeah, I don't.
But I don't remember ever playing with you. Honestly, I feel like I blocked so much of it out.
Yeah.
Like, it was, like, so hard. I was talking to our coach about this a little bit. That I was, like, maybe, like, a year ago.
Oh.
That, because I don't know if you know, she came to Utah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and so we got lunch together, yeah. And then, like, I was talking, and she was like, it was so sad. She was like, you were so good at volleyball. And then she was like, then by the time you got to me, like, she was like, you were so bad. I was like... I know. Which was, like, funny. That I was like, okay, I'm glad it, like, wasn't just me. You really gonna shit like that? Okay. But, like, it's crazy that I was, like, you only ever saw me as, like, this horrendous volleyball player, and probably not even that, because half the time I couldn't even play.
I don't remember even seeing you play.
It's really interesting. Anyways, so we got through our freshman year. Don't know how. Honestly, just kidding. I think my freshman year was pretty decent.
I think our volleyball team, we got really close.
Yes.
We loved our volleyball team.
I'm very grateful that I don't know how I would have made friends.
I'm not sure you would have.
I don't know.
Just, like...
I don't know how people make friends.
Speaking.
Yeah, like, I genuinely don't know how people make friends not being an athlete.
I don't know.
Well, now I have no friends because I'm not an athlete, so, you know.
But you... Yeah, I don't know
Anyways.
how people make friends.
But I weirdly have videos from, like, the first couple weeks of being there and, like, me, like, bawling my eyes out. And, like, me being, like, imagine having friends in college and, like, being, like, so sad.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
That's before you met me.
But I also think it was. I also think since I wasn't with that roommate, I do remember, like, everybody getting together and I wasn't, like, invited.
I don't remember get-togethers. Was it, like...
I don't know.
It might have been, like, in B... I remember there's a lot of cliques in Beeham. No, not Beeham. I have no idea. Walter.
Yeah.
Because I remember being in Cascade, we were kind of separated.
Yeah.
From others.
And
there were, like, 4 of us.
Chat. Anyways, we made it through our freshman year, okay? And then we decided... We were, like, picking rooms for the following year. And we were like, let's move in together, right? We had like us and like 2 other people. And then I said, hey guys, I have all these accommodations. I need to have a kitchen because I couldn't eat any of the food at this freaking college, right?
Yeah.
And so I was like, I needed that and I need my own shower, stuff like that. Need my own room. So I was like talking to the accommodation people and they were like, oh my God, yeah, we'll give you that. And we'll just like take all your 4 roommates with you and we'll put you in a place. It was like, okay, great, amazing, let's do it. We go to register and all of the rooms are full. And so I put us in like this random room, like all 4 of us, has nothing that I need to survive. And then I was like,
yeah, because I was in Cascade.
yeah, but I was like, it's fine because they're going to switch all of us. But then they were like, just kidding, we're not going to do that. And I like totally yelled at them. I was like,
I remember that.
Section 5.2 in the ADA, like, you're blah, blah, blah. I was pissed. So they wouldn't switch everybody over. So they were like, you could either bring one friend with you. I got them to do that because I was like, you're excluding me, and that's the whole idea of accommodations. Like, by removing me from my friends, you're violating the ADA, blah, blah. Anyways.
Wow. Whipping out the
Yeah,
dictionary.
I really did.
The thesaurus.
Yes. And so they were like, well, what if you could take one friend with you? And I was like, okay, let me get back to you. So then I texted you, and I was like, hey, Miss Girl, you could live here or you could live there. Which one do you want to do? And you made the fatal flaw, horrible decision to say, I'll live with me. Which I'm grateful for.
I took one for the team. I didn't know it at the time.
You thought it was going to be a great experience. So we get moved in, and we're like so excited. I remember being so excited when we first moved in. Because we moved in early for volleyball. Yeah. And we like set everything up, right? It was like our rooms were so small.
They were little closets.
It was
living like Harry Potter.
We literally were. It was horrible. Like, I didn't even know you could legally put somebody in that small of a room.
You also had a lot of stuff, though, to be fair.
You own nothing, to be fair.
Your room was just everything shoved into, like, it was so impressive. It was just, there was just no really empty room. It was just, everything was just shoved in.
It was jam-packed.
It was jam-packed.
Like, under my bed was full of stuff.
Yeah, it was.
It was the worst. It was horrible.
Yeah.
And then our roommates show up, right? And we're like, oh my God, we're so excited to meet these people. Yay.
I remember we had come back from getting probably something with black, like, to-go containers. I really remember that.
Okay.
And we were coming back, and you were like, you can't be awkward in front of our new roommates. Because you had just texted one of them, and they were, like, moving in. And then we walked in. It was completely silent. Nobody said anything. And we just went into our rooms.
I do remember that.
It was really...
Wasn't there a child in there?
Yeah.
I remember this.
Yeah, there was like a... Yeah.
So it was horrible from the beginning.
Yeah, it really did not.
It was awkward. No. It was so awkward. I feel like they hated, like, they were like, how dare you live here? Was the, like, what, like, kind of like the vibe I got when it was like, I actually don't have a choice.
Yeah.
You know?
We, like, ruined their whole party.
Yes.
Of, like, living together. Was it 3 of them?
4 of them.
What was the other one?
That was, like, I didn't know, like, people could be that terrible.
Yeah. One of them was nice.
Yes. Yeah.
One of them. She was very nice. We just didn't have that much in common.
We had nothing in common.
We couldn't really hang out with her.
No.
We tried.
We did try a couple times. And it was just really awkward.
Yeah. I have the highest love for her.
She's great.
Highest hope.
Hope she's doing great.
But I will never speak to her again.
No.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. The rest of them. And also, like, the dirtiest people I've ever met in my life.
Yeah, that was... I think that's first why we started to spiral downwards, is because we were living in a...
Yes.
Trash bag.
In an ant infested...
Yeah, we had ants. Cute little pets. That was our pet. And we had our fish! Udi! Oh.
I still think they killed him.
I think they did, probably. Fed him like drugs.
Like, yeah, literally. So these people were absolutely disgusting. They did not, just like, they could not do the dishes. And I'm like, I'm okay if, like, you know, you leave a fork there, you leave a plate there for a couple hours. You know, you're busy, you got to get to class, you do it when you get home. But this was like, the entire sink was overflowing with dirty dishes. And not just like, this needs to be washed. Like, there's still food rotting in it, you know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So the sink reeked. So that made our whole house reek.
Yeah. The trash reeked.
Oh, God. And then they had the brilliant idea of getting a, what's it called?
Compost.
Oh, my God, that too. That wasn't even what I was talking about. But yeah.
Oh, the dry rack?
Yeah. We got to talk about the compost bin too, but dear God. So they got it. They had the brilliant idea of getting a drying rack because they were like, that'll help us do our dishes. But then the dirty dishes were still in the sink and not in the drying rack. But anyways, they would do it finally, and then they put it in the drying rack, and then it would sit there for years and years and years. And then they finally put it away. Well, they wouldn't even put it away. I think they'd just use it again. Yeah. But they never cleaned the drying rack.
And it got moldy.
It was so gross because it like wasn't one that could drain. Oh my God, it was so gross.
Yeah, it was just, it was not a good time.
And then what about the compost?
They would just leave like banana peels in it, and they wouldn't close it. So it would just be rotting vegetables and fruits. And then the ants would get in there, and then they get fat, and then they get greedy, and they'd go into our rooms looking for food. And Ellie did have food. So Ellie had, well, just because you had to keep food in your...
True. I did have
your gluten-free snacks.
I had a lot of food in my freaking place. Thankfully, there was never like any ants like in my food.
That would have been.
I know of.
I think we would have had to leave.
Yes.
I think we would have had to like pack our bags and live on the streets.
And the trash too. Like they would fill up the trash. Like the trash would be overflowing, and they would like. I just can't imagine somebody like walking to a trash bag that's full and being like, let me just stick this on top and just leave. You know?
It's like, we're not taking out the trash because we had our own trash at that point. Yes. I was using the trash in my room. Yeah. I was not taking that out. I was like, I have not contributed anything to this.
Yeah, I remember we did that. We were like, I think we'd like literally talked about it. We were like, let's not take it out.
Because we realized it was only us two doing it. And we were like, we're not even putting anything in here. We're done. That was a mistake as well. We should have just done it.
So, like, the beef was just, like, getting worse and worse every day. Like, the tension was so high. Like, we did not ever... I don't think I ever sat in that living room.
Yeah.
We, like, hid in our rooms. We would hide together in our rooms.
Elise Marie left her underwear on the floor.
Oh, my God.
In the living room.
Yeah, I took a shower, and I walked back, and my underwear fell out of my hand, okay? But this is how, like, untense and horrible it was.
Untense?
I mean...
Intense.
Yes. Because
big brain.
All they did was send a message to our stupid group chat.
Did they take a picture
yes.
of it?
They took a picture of my freaking thong and were like, whose underwear is this?
Hilarious.
Like, you couldn't be like, walk 5 steps down the hallway and be like, hey, guy.
Because they knew it was ours.
Yeah.
It had to have been one of ours.
They knew.
I don't know how they knew.
And then I blamed it on you.
Yeah, you did.
And I'm sorry. I apologize for that.
It's okay, I'll take the blame.
And our fridge.
I don't even remember our fridge.
Oh my God, it was always absolutely overflowing with food.
I don't think I ever had really. I don't think I ate really that entire semester.
You really didn't.
Because I think I felt so sick from being in a sick, like a gross place. I wasn't ever hungry. So I had to like leave to eat.
Yeah, and
but
you had your own fridge too, which was nice.
That's true. Yeah, I might have just had like a cheese stick or two.
We ate out a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That taco lady.
Yeah, she became our best friend.
I love her. Anyways, we got through like half the semester, and then we literally had like a meeting, didn't we? Do you remember this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh wait. What?
And I yelled at them.
You did yell at them. What were you yelling at them about?
We went around and we were like,
talking about all the things.
Like how this semester go. Like, what do you think? And I was like, Kate, I know you all hate me. I hate you as well. I think I literally said that. I was like, I'm well aware none of you like me, and I'd love to say the feeling is mutual. Like, I hate you as well.
But you were like, but we cannot live like this anymore. You need to clean up because we're living in a
because it's disgusting.
Yeah, it was bad.
I think about, because then I know they live together again. You know,
Yeah.
I think about, like,
That's
what in
terrifying.
the holy hell does it look like? It's horrible.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, I get there's people that are dirty, and that's okay. But I
But
think
keep
it's
it in
like,
your room.
yeah.
That's the polite thing to
And
do.
also, like, don't be a raging bitch. They were, like, horrible. Like, we
Yeah.
would walk in, and they would, like, stop talking, like,
and just stare at us until we left.
like, there wasn't a hi, how are you?
No.
Nothing. It was horrible.
It was horrible. I don't know how we survived.
So I apologize for that.
For the underwear?
Because, no, I put you in that
Oh, the
situation.
meeting.
No. Because you wouldn't have lived there
Oh.
if you wouldn't have come with me.
It's okay. I think we grew closer.
We really did. But also didn't, because I left you for like 3 months. I was so incredibly sick.
That was the second semester, though.
Yeah. I was so incredibly sick. My mom flew to Oregon, and I lived in Airbnb for literally months.
Yeah.
I don't know what you did.
I don't know what I did either.
I have no idea. But while we were there, we got the freaking flu.
The flu. It's the most sick I've ever been in my entire life.
It was god awful.
Mm-hmm. How long did it last? We were down for at least a week.
I swear it was like a week and a half, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It was awful. I remember. So who got sick first? You remember? I don't know. Maybe it was
I think I felt in my stomach first, but I thought it was my period. And then I think we both kind of regressed. Is that the word? The same day. You said, like, I feel terrible, and I was like, I in fact feel terrible as well.
By the end of the day, we were dying. I remember neither of us could get out of bed.
No.
Like, literally, we were absolutely dying.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason I knew you were alive is because I could hear you coughing.
I had a horrible cough.
Your cough was awful.
I was coughing something up every like 2 seconds. It was disgusting.
I remember, I don't know if you remember this. I DoorDashed us food.
Yeah.
And I texted you, I was like, Kelsey, I cannot walk down this hallway. I was like, I'm not going to make it.
And I was like, I'll do it. And I just stumbled.
I remember you saying, you were like, I was gripping the walls. I was like,
I had not left my bed for so long. I was wearing, I don't know what I was wearing. I hadn't washed my hair in probably a week. I was like, ooh, I feel bad for that guy.
I was so sick.
It was like the cold sweats.
Yes. And the sweats. And it was freaking finals week.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do.
We went and took our statistics exam
Oh, that was so bad.
that I think I literally got like a D plus on.
The D plus, though. It's a plus.
It's a plus.
Yeah.
And I remember you literally like sweating on the paper. Like,
Yeah. He probably thought I was like sobbing over this paper because it was like so like crinkled.
it was so bad.
The snot in the mask was just building, and it was having to take a bathroom break every like 15 minutes.
And I remember I had another exam, and thank God it was online.
Oh wow.
And so I was literally laying in my bed, like I didn't even sit up, and I was like on Zoom. And I remember my professor like messaged me through the Zoom, and she was like, "Your camera's slipping," and so I had to like fix my camera, you know. And then she was like, "I love the position you're in." She's like, well, maybe not like that. She was like, "I love the bed, whatever, you know." And I was like, "Yeah, I have the flu. Like, shut up."
Literally dying.
She was my favorite professor, though. She's the one that got me to switch my major and become public health.
Wow, that's actually great.
And you got freaking COVID that year, too.
I can't remember if was that the first semester?
I think it might have been.
Yeah, that was early.
Because second semester we got the flu, so it had to be first semester.
Yeah.
And again, I'm a horrible friend, and I said, you need to get out of this apartment.
I needed to get out. I was like, I'll take a vacation in a different building.
You're like, thank God I got COVID.
But I'm pretty sure I got like mold poisoning
You
from
probably
there.
did.
That's probably why I was so ill.
So she got COVID. We shipped her off to a different building.
Mm-hmm.
And the building gave no accommodations. They said, here's a building, like, good luck. You're not getting food. You're not getting water. Good luck.
So Ellie was my caretaker. She cooked me spaghetti, and she brought me Gatorades. So many Gatorades.
I remember this. It was actually like the most stressful week ever. Because I was like, what is Kelsey gonna eat?
I think my grandma shipped me cookies. So I was eating
Oh my
a lot
god,
of
yeah, she
cookies.
did.
Lots of cookies.
And we like brought your fridge over. I remember that.
Yeah. Because I was there for like a week. I
Yeah.
think. I was the only one on the floor. It was very lonely. But I like binged all the Harry Potter movies. I remember. It was kind of fun.
It's amazing.
Until I didn't get better. Then I was like, oh, that's awkward.
Yeah. And so then you were... Keep going.
I just remember being really dizzy and like lightheaded, and I couldn't go to the bathroom. I would like stumble down the hallway.
I was like, you couldn't pee?
Urinary retention? I was just stumbling to the bathroom. I couldn't really shower. I didn't want to shower because that shower had not been used in like 20 years. It was disgusting. And I remember moving out. We both had to take so many breaks moving the fridge because it was so hot. And we were both ill. It was just very funny.
I remember this.
Yeah.
I remember going across the street and we were like, go, we can make it.
Yeah.
We can make it.
And we did.
We did.
We did make it. Yep. And then I got sympathy pots for like a day. Like a week.
It was like a couple weeks, I think.
Yeah, because I was out of volleyball for
a
long time.
You were out for a while.
Yeah.
You should use my shower chair.
I think I did.
Oh.
Wait.
Did I have a chair in college?
I don't think you did. Not in that.
I didn't. At Beham, did I have one?
I don't remember.
I don't know.
I hope you did.
I think I would. I don't know how I would do that. But the funniest, it's not funny. Okay, it's not funny.
It's funny now.
But yeah, it's funny now that you are better and nothing happened. But we were at volleyball.
It hadn't even started yet.
No. Well, you weren't even cleared to play yet.
No, I was sitting down.
So we're like, yeah, we both were sitting down. We got ready to practice. And this was my fault because I yanked you up. She was like, you're like, can you give me your hand? You know?
Yeah.
And so I like pulled you up and I whipped you up real fast. And then I saw the light leave your eyes. Do you remember that?
No, I don't. I just remember waking up on the floor and you were just standing over me like, hey. Tears were pouring and you were like, hi.
So she clocked out. She stood up, absolutely passed out, literally passed out into my arms. I had to catch her and put her on the ground, and then I stuck her feet up, and then she's got 15 volleyball players around her
and
being
you're like,
she's
fine.
Is she okay? Is she okay? Well, I knew, like, if you were going to wake up and you had everybody around you, you would have really lost it. So I remember you were still out.
Yeah.
And I was like, go set up the nets, guys. Go set up the nets. She's fine. Go. So then you finally woke up. And then what do you remember?
I just remember, I literally just remember you.
That's all that matters.
Yeah. I think I just sat down for the rest of the practice.
Yeah, I made you.
Yeah. I was like, oh, hey, guys.
I was like, here's the water. Do not get up. And I remember you did because you're like, I have to go to the bathroom. I don't know if you remember this. She like got up and left and I was like coaching.
Oh, yeah.
And I literally ran out of the building and I ran to see you. I was like, what are you doing? Where are you going?
I was like,
And you're
bathroom.
like, I have to pee.
What time is it?
It's 1:00. We gotta leave soon. I don't even know what we talked about. I don't know if any of this is gonna make sense to anybody. I don't know if we can hear us over the laughing. I also think I just talked. I don't know if you even spoke.
I think I did.
I think you did. Do you have any final words?
I don't.
Okay. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Tired Truths podcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you next week. Love ya. We did it.